Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to a brand new video. Today I thought I would film a little spend the week with me. I really enjoyed filming my last vlog and showing you guys a little bit more of my work, a bit more of like the interior design stuff that I do. So I thought I would film a spend the week with me, bring you along with my week, show you what I get up to. We've got a busy work week this week, 2 projects that I want to get finished. I'm finishing a hair salon today and I've also got a pilates studio, which I might have mentioned in my last video, but I want to get that pretty much sorted this week. So yeah, I really hope you enjoy the video. If you do, please like and subscribe. It would mean so much to me, and we're gonna get straight into my little vlog. I've literally just spent about half an hour trying to film the intro to this video, so I don't know what I've just said or what you've just listened to because I might have just cropped it all out. But first things first on the list to do today, I need to finish this hair salon. Now I'm literally going to be talking about this week. My 2 projects that I've got going on at the moment is a hair salon and a pilates studio. These are my first commercial projects that I have done on my own. Like, I've done them when I've worked at other companies, but these are my first commercial projects. So I feel like if this is the first time you've ever watched any of my videos, I normally do residential, like I'm mainly residential, but it just so happens that my 2 projects that I've got on at the moment aren't residential, which is really strange, but it's fun. I've really enjoyed trying different things, especially like I feel like hair salons and pilates studios, they're very aesthetic, they're very like trendy at the moment, so I've really enjoyed doing that because it is something a little bit different for me, but also like they're really nice spaces to create. So I'm basically finishing this hair salon. This has been going on for a couple of months now, and I'm actually doing second revisions of visuals now, so this is like the end of the project. The building work has all been going on site, and then there's just a few things that have kind of had to change on site, so I'm now just going to make the amendments in the visuals so then my client can kind of make the final designs happen. I don't know if that makes sense. So I'm going to get on, finish these visuals, and then I might include some of the images in this vlog if they all get sent over and everything before, because I never want to like post any of my work before a client has seen it, obviously. So, but I'm thinking by the time this vlog goes up, she will have seen them all. So I should be able to show you some of the images in this vlog.
Give me a run for my money. There was nobody, no one that would run me. So give me a run for my money. Sipping bubbly, feeling lovely. Living lovely. Just lovely. I wanna be with you.
It is later on in the afternoon, I've had lunch and I'm still doing these renders. My problem is when I'm doing renders, because you kind of have to like sit and let it render and then check it and then re-render and then check it and then re-render, I get distracted whilst I'm waiting for the render. Also, you can really see the blue light in my glasses. And then I get distracted whilst I'm waiting for the render to render. So this afternoon's distraction has been cameras. I've got this one that I'm filming on, and then I've got my G7X, which I feel like I should use more because I usually use this just for sit down videos, and sometimes when I'm editing my vlogs, I don't always think this camera, it's very shaky. It's kind of okay here, but when I'm out and about it's a bit shaky, but I do prefer to take this one out and about over my Canon because I know these are really hard. Well, I think, are they still quite hard to get? I feel like I see a lot of people talking about how hard these are to get, so I'm really conscious of like breaking this. But I feel like maybe I should use it a little bit more because I do think it's better quality than this camera. However, this is wide lens and this isn't. So I've gone down a little bit of a rabbit hole of looking at lenses for this to possibly get, but I'm a bit confused. I don't really get it. I don't know what I want. So I think I'm going to ask my brother because I feel like that's something that my brother would know. And I found these 2 little digital cameras. Now these are mine and my brother's cameras from when we were literally like, I got this when I was in year 6. I don't know when my brother got this, but these were our cameras from when we were little. So this one is the Fujifilm Fine Pix, don't know, and this is a Sony one, and I thought these would be really good. I've been meaning to do this for ages, but we're going to Disneyland in Florida in a couple of weeks, and it's my first time in America. It's obviously quite a big holiday. We're going to Miami as well. And I thought it'd be really nice to have cameras to take photos on. But again, don't really want to use my G7X because I don't know, I don't really want to be like whipping that out like on that kind of holiday because I will 100% break it. So I found these and they're not charged, the batteries are dead, so I need to order new batteries and battery chargers for these. It's annoying because they're 2 completely different cameras with 2 completely different batteries, so we're going to have to get one for each. I'll show you what I'm looking at now. This is the nail bit, so it's a pedi station and where the nail tech sits. So this is the wall that I was like, oh, I don't know what to do. I think I'm gonna have a little break now until dinner. I really don't think tea's gonna be long, but this is the last visual. In fact, it should be, let's have a look. It should be rendered, let's see. Woo, okay, perfect. Download. I got this little sign that says love is in the hair, and I don't know, she said like she really likes like quotes and words and stuff, and I don't know if she's going to go for that one, but a hair salon that I designed years ago had this in a neon sign, love is in the hair, and it just was the only thing I could think of, so I designed it on CAD and then I've got it into my 3D model. So yeah, this is the little hair station, nail station here. I think I'm going to chill for a little bit now and just have tea, chill with Rory for a little bit. He's just currently watching MasterChef, so I think I'm gonna go sit with him, chill for a little bit, and then this will literally probably take me like half an hour to package up and draft an email and everything, so I'm gonna do that now. Do that later, sorry. Some evenings I end up sitting up and working late, some evenings I don't. I would rather do them at the start of the week than at the end of the week. There's nothing worse than it getting to Thursday, Friday and having work that you still need to do, or like it going into the weekend. But because I'm starting something new next, I just want to get that, I just fresh start in the morning, like fresh mind, and I can start that then. That one, like I said, all the floor planning and everything has been approved, and I've started the 3D model whilst I was doing the floor planning, so it's really like the designing bit now and like getting the visuals done. So I think I'm gonna leave the vlog here for this evening, and then I will see you again in the morning tomorrow to do another day and to start the Pilates studio. Thought I'd also show you, so I always struggle, like I'm quite like a planner, and then I kind of just abandon my plans. So what I've started doing is I've got two notebooks. I've got this notebook here, which I tend to make my, like, if I've got like a call with a client or I'm doing work and I want to do like a quick to-do list, I use this notebook. But I've also started using it for like content planning and ideas. And then my main planner is this. So this is from a company called Papier, I think. But this is basically, let me get this out, a really nice ring binder. So I've got my initials on it, EMH, oh my god, why did I struggle then? EMH, Emily Megan Hancock is my full name, so EMH on the front there. And then basically you can pick your planner inserts, which I really like because I get bored of planners so quickly and I always want to change what it looks like. So I thought if I got one of these binders and then I can just change the inserts whenever. I don't know what side of TikTok I'm on at the moment, but I just keep seeing different people's journals and their different layouts and their planners, and I'm really on like that TikTok at the moment, and it's really making me want to get a new plan, but I'm not. I'm just going to stick to this because the whole point of this was that I could just change the inserts if I got bored of it. I think these are my little mini mics. I'm a bit out of breath. I've just ran downstairs to go and get them. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know if these are going to work on this camera, but I got them for my phone. But if they don't work on the camera, then it's not the end of the world. But if they do, I suppose that's a plus. These were quite cheap, but they had good reviews. So fingers crossed they work and they're not too bad. So basically, I got this one because I think it comes with a lot of adapters. So my phone is still the old, is it Lightning? I don't know what that is, but I've got the old thing at the bottom of my phone, whereas a lot of things now are going to USB-C, like this camera's USB-C. So I wanted to get one that, like if I got a new phone, I'd still be able to use it. So this one comes with little adapters. So there's a USB adapter and there's this one, which is the one from my phone. Okay, so there's two mics. They've got little clips on the back of them. Why are you upside down like that? There we go. Two little mics. Shall we plug them in and see what happens? Let's try. Oh, that's really a bit annoying that I can't. Well, can I connect it to this camera? Shall we try it? Okay, let me try it on my phone first and then we'll try it on the camera. I've just tried to plug it into this camera and it's not lighting up. So I'm going to presume it's not for cameras. It's only going to work on my phone. Let me just unplug that. There we go. Yeah, it didn't light up when I plugged it into the camera. So I don't think that's going to work. But it works on my phone. Let's just turn that off. So I spent the rest of the day working on the Pilates studio. I was doing the 3D model. I was mainly working on the ground floor, and then I'm going to do the first floor afterwards. You can see here I'm just designing some of the bespoke joinery and built-in units. The next day, it was a very cloudy day. I didn't actually do any proper vlogging today, so I'm just going to do a little voiceover for the clips that I got. Me and Rory were actually dog sitting this day. So he was in the office, but I headed over to his mum and dad's house in the afternoon to go and look after the dog. And whilst I was on the way down at the bottom of the stairs, there was a little PR package waiting for me from Beauty Pie, which was so cute. It had some really nice skincare bits. I have been using it over the past couple of days. I'm really enjoying it. Rory's car was beeping at me so much when I got in the car. I didn't think it was going to stop, but it did. And then I headed over to his mum and dad's house, gave the dog lots of kisses and cuddles. This is little cheeky. And then I just set myself up on the dining room table and I sat and did work for the rest of the afternoon. I've really gotten into listening to audiobooks, and I've been listening to the Throne of Glass audiobook, so I got that on and just sat and did some work for the afternoon. Hi, I feel like I have abandoned this vlog over the past couple of days. Semi on purpose, kind of not. So I'm still working on this Pilates studio, and I've literally just been sat at my computer and nothing interesting's happened. Nothing has really, well, nothing had really changed. I was just working on the visuals, but it is the end of the week now and I am at my mum's because my friend is having a barbecue tomorrow. So we're back up here for the weekend, but I am still working today. However, it is later on in the afternoon. I'm not looking my best and my skin is so bad, which I also think is from stress, because my skin has not been this bad in years, like years and years. Like all my chin is so bad, in between my eyebrows, like my forehead. Not fun. I'm not loving it. But then also I was just like, oh, I can't not vlog. Like I really want to finish this vlog. I really want to get it finished today. Like it's meant to be a weekly vlog and I cannot just finish it like on a random Tuesday. Like that is not a weekly vlog. So we're here, we're vlogging, and just ignore the fact that I've got nothing on my skin and it is a little bit spotty at the moment. I've really been getting into listening to audiobooks whilst I have been working, and I've got these big overhead earphones. These are actually my brother's, and if he knows I've got them, he will come and take them off me, because whenever I get home, he always steals them off me and then I have to steal them back. And he's literally next door, so. But I have these big headphones and they're nice and over the ear, so they're just kind of like, it makes me feel like I'm a bit more like in the zone. And I've been listening to audiobooks. So I've just finished Throne of Glass, the first Throne of Glass book, because Rory is reading them and I was feeling really left out. Like I've actually read that book twice already, the first one, and he was reading it and I was like, oh, I feel really left out. So I just started listening to it whilst I was doing work, and I finished that and I was like, do you know what, I'm gonna try a different book and see if I can pay attention to it still whilst I'm working and keep up with it, because I was kind of like listening to books that I've already read, so I knew what happened. So if I zoned out, it didn't matter as much. So I've just started a book called A Dance of Lies, which I saw Emmy, what is her surname? I think her TikTok is What Emmy Reads. I saw her YouTube video that she's literally just posted of her reading that, and I thought, you know what, I'll give that a go. So yesterday, I just listened to audiobooks on Spotify. Like my Spotify has always let me listen to audiobooks. This shows how much I have been listening to them. So I finished Throne of Glass yesterday and I started A Dance of Lies, and I've literally been sat listening to it every time I've been working, and I got a notification this morning, literally halfway through a chapter, or like at the end of a chapter. I think I'm on like the 6th chapter or something, and then it was like, you've used all your listening hours for the month. I was like, sorry, I have listening hours, and I went on and it said that I have 15 hours a month to listen to audiobooks, and if I want more I have to pay, I think it's like an extra £15 a month on top of my subscription. And I was like, oh. So then I looked at Audible, whatever it's called, and you have to pay for that as well, and I was just a bit like, I just wanted someone to listen to, and I was just getting them through my Spotify. So now I'm trying to figure out if I can get like a free trial on something. There's Throne of Glass. So what have I got next? So technically Crown of Midnight would be my next book, and that's 12 hours. So like it's like one book a month I've already got with Spotify. So I was kind of thinking in my head, I was like, this is perfect. Like I can just smash through audiobooks because I don't have loads of time to read because I'm working so much. I was like, this is perfect. Like I can just smash through audiobooks on Spotify and I can read so many more books just by listening to them. Nope. No, I can't. Apparently, no, I can't. I have to pay. And I didn't think I'd have to pay, which is really annoying. Basically, it's been about an hour now, and I've spent that entire hour trying to find the right way to go about getting these audiobooks. And I've basically managed to get on Amazon 3 months of Audible. I keep calling it Audible and my brother keeps saying no, it's Audible. I have got 3 months for $3.99 per month instead of $8.99. If I use it a lot, then I can just keep it going. So I think I'm just gonna have to do that, to be honest. We're gonna get started with this now. We're gonna listen to my audiobook finally, and just get doing some work.
Living lovely. I wanna be